Well, after the euphoria of what happened in Game 11 in the World Chess Championship, Game 12 once again has brought in a lot of disappointment for the Indian chess fan because breaking news in a brilliant clinical display by the world champion Ding Liren, Gukesh has unfortunately lost Game 12 in the World Chess Championship. And because of that, now, after 12 games, it is 6 all, meaning that you now head into the final rest day with everything still open. Gukesh will have white pieces in game number 13, but he will be playing black in game number 14. Now, the English opening was done today by Ding Liren. And basically, when you look at it, this win continues Ding Liren's brilliance when you have to look at round number 12 in any major tournament. Last year, when he was facing Jan Nepomniachtchi, game number 12, he was all but out. It was almost a checkmate position. But then Nepomniachtchi blundered and Ding Liren managed to ensure that he got back into game number 12 and he managed to turn it around spectacularly to win that match. After this, he then took it to tiebreakers, and then after that, he unfortunately, in Ding's case, fortunately, he won the World Chess Championship on tiebreakers. Today, in the English opening, the one blunder that Gukesh did, he was up on time also, but then he slowly lost the time advantage, was Rook B8. Now, Rook B8 ensured that Ding would maneuver his queens and his bishops around the middle squares brilliantly. Gukesh tried to defend, but unfortunately, he just could not hold off Ding's queens and his knights. Now, the rooks that were placed very, very brilliantly on the C and the D squares ensured that Gukesh stood no chance. There were very few trades. When you look at by move number 25 or move number 26, only 2 pawns were traded. But because of what Ding had done in the first few moments, the Rook B8 situation, and because the bishop of Gukesh was not getting any specific targets, it just was an empty square. And that's why, thanks to the Rook and the Queen and the Queen situation, and because he was already up by 2 pawns, Gukesh resigned. And because of that, now the situation is now equal. 6-6 heading into the final rest day. Now, whatever it is, 2 games now, you will have to decide the World Chess Championship. This was truly a magnificent situation that you're developing at this stage. And kudos to Ding Liren. We were always saying that do not count him out because he will be even more dangerous in game number 12. And that is why he made it. And if you look at it, Vaikanzi, World Chess Championship of 2023 and other tournaments, Ding's connection with round number 12 has simply been sublime. And because of that, hats off. He is the defending champion in a way, no pun intended in that sense. But the position was lost because Gukesh had to adopt a very defensive line. The English opening this time, maybe Gukesh was drained, he was fatigued. And now the roller coaster journey continues in that sense. So you're definitely going to go to game number 14 now. There is no way that you will determine the result on game number 13 because had Gukesh drawn today, then you could have had a chance that he would have a result on game number 13. But now it is 6-6 after game number 12. Now it will go to game number 14. Now it is anybody's game. Let's be very honest about it. Had Gukesh drawn today, he could have gone into the rest day with plenty still of momentum in that sense. But now Ding has seized the initiative at the right moment. And somewhere down the line, it seems to be going down the 2023 route at this stage. If it goes the 2023 route, then unfortunately Gukesh's chances of winning the World Chess Championship decreases further. Because if you take Ding Liren to tiebreakers, then he is going to struggle. Because Ding is a better blitz and rapid player. Gukesh is slightly below on him when you look at it. I mean, Ding's rapid and blitz rating is over 2,750. Gukesh is just over 2,615 in that sense. So that is why this is a huge situation that you're facing in the World Chess Championship. All the euphoria, all the momentum that you had in game number 11, it's now evaporated in game number 12. And that is why Gukesh has unfortunately lost to Ding Liren. And that's why after 12 games, it's 6-6. 2 games won by Gukesh, 2 games won by Ding. And now heading into the final rest day, it is anybody's game. Anybody can win the World Chess Championship now. Gukesh only has one more game with White, which might be his best chance, but he faces a big problem in game number 14. So that's why heading into this, it was clinical display by Ding Liren. He is a world champion for a reason. So that's why it's not good news for Indian chess fans. The wait, the agony is now prolonged to 13th and 14th games. Whether Gukesh will come out strong after this, it remains to be seen now. Ding now has the experience of long games in the World Chess Championship. The nerves, the fatigue, the mental factor could be playing on Gukesh as we head into the final 2 games, which will happen on Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And there is a couple of comments. Mitij Ramaswamy saying, what a game played by Ding. A true world champions game. Today it was beast mode. Ding was in total beast mode and no one could do anything about it. Wow. Abhishek Rawat is saying, Ding was playing like he's a 14-year-old guy. My word, gave no chance to Gukesh. What a comeback by him. He dominated Gukesh. Yes, the English opening and the Rook B8 move that Gukesh made. Unfortunately, that was a big blunder. And that is why there was no chance at all whatsoever. And you now are staring at anybody's game situation. Gukesh could win, Gukesh could lose. You're in that kind of a situation in the World Chess Championship. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.